Hey everyone, thanks for watching. It's Joseph with Trader in a Van. What a beautiful day. I've actually been at this location now for, tomorrow will be 2 weeks. And that's kind of the rule here. I know I've talked about it in previous videos, but I can stay here for 14 days and then I gotta move on. So I'm thinking the next place I'm gonna go to is actually gonna be a lake. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the camera here. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to a lake. I bought a air mattress a little while back, so I'm looking forward to doing some floating. The weather's supposed to get a little better, so we'll see. But yeah, it's been pretty amazing here. The first night that I got here kind of late, and I had the window kind of kicked open on my van, and I was watching a movie, and I could hear this loud breathing, crashing sound, and I kind of registered that it was going on behind me, but I was kind of distracted with the movie, and when I finally clued in that there was something happening, I walked out here and looked out behind me, and there was a big 7-foot dorsal fin sticking out of the water about 100 yards from shore. It was a pod of orcas coming through, and it was amazing. The sun had just gone down, the water was super calm, it was quiet, they were jumping up and breaching and crashing down, and I was in such awe. I just stood there and watched them. I didn't even think about taking pictures, and I regret it now, but yeah, it was pretty amazing. And then the next day the Humpbacks came through and did the same thing. So yeah, it's been a pretty nice time here. A couple of orcas actually came through a couple of days ago as well. The salmon have been jumping. I'm not sure what's going on, if there's you know, if they're spawning or what. Too early in the year to be spawning, but they're jumping. So I think the orcas are coming through and feeding on them. And a pod of dolphins came through. I think that's with porpoises, dolphins, little fish that jump lots. But I didn't get any video footage of them, but I did get a couple of pictures. So the pictures I do have, I'll include in this video. But yeah, it's been pretty nice. Also, another exciting thing is I had a subscriber and good family friend gift me a camera. So thank you, Al. I really appreciate it. That's what I'm filming right now, is with this pretty amazing camera that got so much ability that I have to learn how to use it. It's nice thing is it's got a 300mm lens that I'm trying to figure out. The picture of the orcas that I'm going to put up, I used that lens to do it because they were quite far out. But yeah, so it's going to take a little bit of work, but I'm very grateful, and again, thank you Al for the camera. It's pretty awesome. And yeah, what else? So yeah, I think tomorrow I'm probably going to head out to a lake, and then I'll spend 2 weeks there. I haven't really felt like filming, which the filming has been good for me, with being in these places all by myself. For whatever reason, when I film, it kind of makes me feel connected to people and stuff. But the spot that I'm in is nice. It's just it's kind of secluded and away from. There's another campsite farther over, and there's probably 8 or 9 spots in there. And then this spot is on the other side of a creek, and there's only 2 little spots. And the spot that I've got is the big one that's right on the water here. And I think what happens is people drive by and they see my van. It's my dark, sinister black van, and they don't come down and stay, which is good. But the last weekend and a little bit before and after, people have actually come down. So yeah, I met some interesting people. There was 2 couples from Turkey that I met that were super nice. It was kind of nice to chat with them. And then I had another family come through from a community not too far away, and they stayed for a whole weekend, and they were super nice too. So yeah, I've been kind of getting my my socializing, or my people skills back a little bit, talking to people. So that's been kind of nice. My Starlink has been good for that. What I'm doing is my Starlink is password protected, so when somebody comes in, I'll introduce myself so they're not freaked out by my van, and I'll give them the password to my Starlink, and yeah, it's worked out really well actually. I met some pretty cool people that way, so I'll continue to do that going forward. Well, it looks like the weather's going to get a little better too. You can see the blue sky behind me. It's actually finally starting to clear up. I love being on the ocean, but man, it gets so windy and the weather can change on a dime. So if you look across, you can see I'm actually on, I think it's called the Georgia Strait. It's kind of neat actually. It's kind of an alleyway that the cruise ships and the tankers come through. So yesterday I had probably 6 or 7 cruise ships come through, which was kind of neat. The Disney one came through last week, I think it was, and it's massive. It's so big. And what's really neat is when the cruise ships go through at night, they're all lit up. And I have blackout curtains on my van to keep the light out, but I have my blackout curtains in the front were open just a little bit. And this cruise ship went through in the middle of the night, and it was so bloody bright that it actually woke me up, and I couldn't figure out why my van was all lit up. And then when I went and peeked out through my curtains, I saw this massive cruise ship going by in front of me, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, they come through quite often, and then the tug boats carrying the barges with all the containers on them. So yeah, it's kind of it can be kind of a busy area, but people-wise not so much, so that's kind of neat. I'm disappointed in the wildlife here. I haven't really seen much for wildlife. I had this awesome new camera and I want to get some pictures, and yeah, I haven't seen really much of anything other than the whales and the... Well, I can't really complain. Seeing the whales and seeing the dolphins and stuff was pretty neat. But Vancouver Island, the bald eagles are like other cities that have pigeons. Usually there's bald eagles everywhere, and I haven't seen one since I've been here, so that's kind of disappointing. But oh well, I'm going to have this camera for a long time, and I'll be able to get some pictures. But can't remember if I mentioned this already, but I have a lot of pictures on my Instagram account. I was hesitant to do a YouTube for a long time, just because I wasn't comfortable putting myself out there. Every time I do a video I get a little better with that, but if anyone's watching this and wants interested in my travels in the last year and a half, if you go to my Instagram, it's Trader in a Van, and I have some kind of neat pictures there. I have a drone, so it's I have some kind of cool shots of the mountains and stuff. I went through Jasper, Alberta last year, and I missed the... If anybody knows, they had a massive forest fire go through there last summer, and I missed that by 4 days. It's actually a couple of spots. We get really bad forest fires here the last decade or so, and was a few spots I went through last summer that once I got through them, the fires hit, which is kind of sad. But yeah, so again, this summer my plan is just to stay on the island and relax and focus on my trading and spend some time, yeah, just relaxing. Last summer felt like I was in such a go. I would stay at a spot for a couple of days, and then I'd want to go on to my next spot, and I don't feel that this year. I would actually stay here for a whole month. It's so amazing. But yeah, they've got that 14-day rule. Because I'm going to be in this area, I actually introduced myself to the people that kind of run the area, and they're all super nice, so I'm not expecting any issues, but I do want to be respectful. They've got that rule, so yeah, so I'll move on tomorrow. And yeah, there's still that grizzly bear in the area. This time last year, a grizz was discovered North Island, actually just a couple of minutes from where I'm at, with 2 cubs. So there's some video footage from 10 months ago when the cubs were pretty small, so I would imagine now they're getting a little bigger. I wouldn't mind using my big 300mm lens and getting some pictures of the grizzly bears from a long ways away. But yeah, it'd be pretty cool to see them. I have some doctor's appointments coming up, so I've been kind of trying to stay close to a community. I'm only an hour away from the city right now. I call it a city, but it's a community of Campbell River. I try not to give my location too much. Part of it is Vancouver Island. I've only been here for, I think I transferred over with work in 2017, and just since then it's just exploded. There's been so many people moving here from the mainland, and little spots like this are really special that yeah, I'd kind of like to not see them get all clogged up with with tourists. And I guess that's kind of selfish, but I have been in, especially when I was going across BC and Alberta last year. Again, I found some pretty amazing places that were just abused. you know, they're covered in garbage and beer cans and shell casings from people shooting up signs and, you know, everything and anything. So yeah, so I try not to give away the location too much. I can hear something behind me. It's probably a float plane. Again, this is pretty busy with tankers, float planes, and cruise ships, so, and whales. So that'd be kind of neat actually if I'm videoing this and the whales went cruising by behind me, but big work came through 2 nights ago, so I'm not going to hold my breath that they're going to come through again, but it would be pretty cool for you to be able to see that. Well, I'm hoping the weather's going to be nice tomorrow morning. I've got some bacon that I've been saving for a big breakfast, and I think before I leave here tomorrow I'm going to make myself a nice big brunch. Bacon and eggs, and I boiled some potatoes to make some homemade hash browns, so it's making me hungry just thinking about it. And I actually made kind of a late brunch today, and I cooked it in my van, and I was cutting up onions. And don't ever do that. I had tears just running down my face from cutting the onions in my van, but yeah, brunch was pretty good. I just didn't cook the bacon, so I'm looking forward to the bacon tomorrow. I haven't had bacon in a long time. My health has been pretty good. For the most part, I eat pretty healthy now, and I walk every day, so I deserve some bacon. Yeah, so again, thank you everyone for watching. I think I'm going to let you go for right now, and I'll add some more footage. Probably going to try and do a drone shot actually this evening when the sun goes down, just to show my van in the area. And I'll show my breakfast that I'm hopefully going to make tomorrow, and yeah, I might do a little hike. Again, there's no trails or anything here, but there's an old logging road that's all gated off that I might do a little walkabout and head up that. Just trying to get my heart rate up. I'm getting lazy again. I've been walking around on some of the lower logging roads and exploring, and it's really pretty down here, but yeah, it's flat. I'm not really getting my heart rate up very much, so I'll take a wander up that logging road. It goes up pretty steep, so that'll get my heart rate up and see what happens. But yeah, beautiful evening, beautiful sunset, and wherever you are, I hope you're having an amazing day or evening. And thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it. Well, I had kind of a cool experience one day. I was sitting in my van with the side door open, just kind of playing on my cell phone, looking out my windshield at that amazing view, when a hummingbird actually flew in my side door, hovered in front of me for a little bit, and then went to my windshield. And windshield was dirty enough that she saw it and she didn't hit it, but she was definitely confused. And couldn't figure out how to get out, so she ended up just kind of landing on my dash and sitting there for a bit. So I opened up all my doors and went for a walk down to the beach, and gave her time to find her way out. And when I came back, sure enough, she was gone. But what a cool experience. Hey, good morning everyone. As always, I'm trying to wake up. Just not a morning person. I never have been. Even when I was a kid, I would stay up late and struggle to wake up in the morning. So yeah, I've just always been like that. Just not a morning person. I'm a grumpy bastard until about noon. But today I'm looking forward to brunch. I think it's around 10:30, so a little bit of a late start for me, but I've got this bacon that I've been holding and looking forward to making a breakfast with, and then I boiled some potatoes and I'm gonna make some hash browns. And probably just gonna make like a skillet kind of thing. Just gonna mix everything together, so it should be good. But yeah, you get to watch me make breakfast this morning. Yay! Well, it looks like my breakfast is ready and the sun is coming out. It's starting to actually get pretty warm out. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my breakfast. I might film me eating it just to make you really jealous, but yeah, it turned out pretty good. I cooked up a bunch of the bacon, so I have leftovers, and I'll probably have leftovers of this too, which is always nice. Just goes in the fridge, but yeah, didn't feel really talkative, so I'm gonna probably play some low-key music or something while I'm showing you what I'm doing making this. But so I'm gonna enjoy my brunch, and then I'm probably gonna go for a little bit of a hike. And yeah, it's actually turning out to be a pretty nice day. Well, everyone, thanks for for watching me make my breakfast, my brunch. I think it's a little after 11 right now, and the sun's coming out. It's actually starting to get pretty warm. Looks like it's going to be a nice day, so I'm gonna eat my brunch and then probably go for a bit of a hike, burn some of these calories off. Because yeah, if you watch me make this, you saw I put a whole ton of butter in it, so and bacon, so it's not not overly healthy. Lots of calories to burn off, but yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of a hike up the hill and see what I find, and I'll probably bring you along with me. But yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy a low-key day and probably move on this afternoon and head to a lake. Looks like there's gonna be some sunny days coming up. We had a little bit of rain too, but yeah, it's nice being stationary and staying in one place. My Facebook keeps showing where I was this time last year, and this time last year I was in the middle of the interior of BC, and it was friggin' hot. Some of the areas I was in was almost like a desert. Maybe I'll put up a couple of pictures and show you, but it's yeah, it was like crazy hot. Whereas on the island, especially with the breeze off the ocean, it's yeah, it's been enjoyable. I can't believe we're already into July. But yeah, thanks for watching me make my breakfast, and you're gonna watch me eat it now. And I hope everyone has a great day.
Actually, I have kind of a cool story about my utensils. My mom passed away about 20 years ago, and didn't have a lot, so not a big inheritance or anything, but one thing I got was our old silverware, which, you know, for holidays and special occasions, my mom would bring out the silverware, and, you know, we'd have Christmas dinner and use the silverware. So yeah, I got the silverware. But rather than, you know, sticking it away in storage, I use it. And yeah, it's kind of cool. It makes me think of, you know, my mom and being a kid and stuff. But yeah, I feel pretty fancy. I have silverware in my van. But yeah, it's the thing with van life. You because I'm, you know, you spend a lot of time alone and away from family and stuff. It's nice to have little things like this that that kind of ground you. But yeah, just a kind of a cool little anecdote.
Hey, well, it's turned out to be an absolutely beautiful day. I'm gonna go for a little hike up this old logging road. It's all closed off right now, and there's no trespassing signs and all that kind of stuff posted, but it's pretty much just for, they don't want people driving up there, hunting and cutting wood and that kind of thing. But for me to hike up the road, it's not a big deal. There's actually some ATV trails they connect up with this road, but farther on too. But yeah, what a beautiful day. And it was really cool. There's lots of wildflowers blooming right now. I had fire stuck in my head because these usually grow wherever there's been a forest fire. I don't know, there's just something about the nutrients in the ground. But yeah, very pretty. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. That's the road I'm gonna hike up, and I will see what I see. I'm out of breath. It's funny, I try and hike every day since I've been sick. Well, that's not necessarily a hike, but even just get a walk in to get my heart rate up, keep my weight down, and just get a little bit of cardio. But man, it doesn't take much until I'm huffing and puffing. But yeah, so pretty up here. You get the sun is just kind of peeking through the trees, but the wildflowers here are just amazing. So I don't even know what kind of flower that is, but I like it. I'm a weird kid. When I was younger, I was always picking flowers for my mom, and I remember the neighbor lady, she was really cute. I was like 5 and she's probably like in her early 20s, and I had a little crush and was always picking wildflowers for her. But yeah, what a beautiful day. Well, I found kind of a creepy looking old road of some sort. Hasn't been used for a long time, but I'm gonna take a little walk up it and see what's up there. You can see all the grass is packed down from wildlife, so hopefully I don't run into anything. But look how green everything is here. This is island life. We get so much bloody rain that everything stays pretty green for a long time. Huh. Too bad the gate is up. This would be a kind of a neat little place to park my van for a night or two. I'm not going to go too far, but yeah, it's kind of an interesting little detour. Yeah, I can definitely see all the grass is beat down from wildlife. Yeah, that's far enough. I'm getting kind of a Blair Witch feeling from it all. But Yeah, this is Vancouver Island. You take 2 steps off the beaten path and it's bush. Thick, thick bush. There could be anything in there watching me and I wouldn't have a clue. But yeah, there's likely nothing here but me. Sure pretty though. Well, these are really pretty. I'm not sure what they are. Almost looks like baby's breath, I think it's called, but I'm not sure. The bees love it. And these little yellow things, I'm not sure what they're called. I want to say they're called butter somethings. Buttercups? No, I don't know. I'm not sure. Really pretty though. And again, lots of bees around. And another pretty wildflower. This is a white colored version of the pink ones, I guess. It's just kind of cool. I've actually never seen the white one before. What do they call that? An albino flower? No, I'm just kidding. These little guys are pretty too, but I think they might be some kind of hybrid of a dandelion because it's got the seeds like a dandelion does. I don't know what these are. They're really tall. They're like 2 feet tall. I've never seen a dandelion that tall. But still very pretty. They kind of go all the way up the side of the road. And I'm just going to keep going and see what I see. And you just can't go wrong with daisies. There's something classic about a daisy. So pretty. And more flowers. These ones are must have bloomed a little while ago. They're looking pretty dry and kind of on their last legs, but yeah, still more wildflowers, which is kind of cool. It actually might be kind of cool to have a dirt bike or some kind of ATV because there's a shit ton of trails that they've built through here. So it's, I guess, the Campbell River ATV Club. But yeah, there seems to be trails all over the place. And yeah, it actually looks like it might be kind of fun. The ATVers that I've seen are kind of jerks. They have all these cool trails to use, but they'll come right through, down through the campsite. I had one going along the beach and then he literally went right through the middle of my campsite. So from my experience, they can be kind of jackasses. But still kind of cool, all these trails. And that's a friggin' road I just climbed up. I don't know if I want to go much farther. It's all straight up, but yeah, I need the cardio. I'll keep going. Well, I made it back from my hike and my van is still there. Yay! So yeah, this is my little camp spot. So just down that road, a couple hundred yards, there's and to the right, there's a turn off into another campsite, which is the one most people use. I've gone past that campsite to this one, and I think a lot of people don't realize it's here, which is kind of cool. So it's fairly private, and yeah, for the most part, I'm the only one down there. And people driving by, even if they see my van and see that spot, it looks kind of like it's just, you know, it's just one spot. And then again, my sinister looking black van kind of scares people away, which is a good thing. But yeah, it's a perfect little spot. And what most people don't realize is there's actually 2 spots here. So, and then there's a pit toilet up there, all for me. I don't have to share it with anybody, but yeah, it's a really cool little spot. But this is the secondary spot, which I've been lucky. I've actually had since I've been here 2 weeks now, I've actually had a few people stay there. And they've all been really cool people that I've shared my Starlink password with. Was my excuse to talk to them, and they ended up, everyone's actually been pretty awesome. So yeah, it's been a good experience. But this would be, if I was up here camping with somebody, this would be the perfect little spot for them. Just far enough away that wouldn't drive each other crazy, but they could stay there, which works out. But yeah, pretty amazing spot. I do my best to keep my campsite pretty clean, because I do push it, staying the 14 days. I don't want to piss the guys off that run this whole thing, but it's kind of nice too, because I have my own private little beach. And it's really nice, clear, clean sand. And at nighttime, you've probably seen my pictures of my videos of the orcas when they come through and the cruise ships and stuff, but yeah, it's very pretty through here. But other than the damn crows, which I'm pissing off, or they're pissing me off, there's nobody here. But what a beautiful day. And the mountains in the distance are pretty too. I actually can't get over, for a camera phone, how well this works. Take some pretty nice pictures. But anyway, I'm gonna go drink some water, as I sweated out a whole bunch.